Okay, I'm here, job 21902. Gonna bid with a few residential jobs that, I don't normally bid residential jobs. However, this is Robin and Sally Rosauer's house, and they own Lighthouse Properties. And so we have to be able to help Robin out, and I'm sure Tom would approve. So I'll get to the driveway in a moment, but first of all, they want us to do some drainage work. I think it's simple enough that our guys can do it. So first of all, this is in Rock Meadow Farms, and it's an old, spread out neighborhood in Issaquah, and we can just park on the sides of the road and put cones up. So there's no logistics problems at all. There's no inspectors. It won't be a permitted job. Wide open site. We're going to do a bid for drainage and asphalt at the Rosauers, and then I'll show you a second line item that we want on the bid that is a common shared driveway between three homeowners that they're going to go in on together. So the drainage I'm going to address first. We're going to start at this corner, and we're going to remove this rock. And this rock has just had rock piled on it, and so it's a combination of drain rock and silt. We're going to take it all out. We're going to go 2 feet wide, and we're going to go 12 inches down. And we're going to go down to about there by this rock. We're going to snap connect with a piece of 4-inch solid. So we'll do the drainage work after that can be up to the foreman whether he wants to do the drainage work and just tear this section up to do the drainage and then tear out all the driveway, or however he wants to do it. I don't care if they do the drainage first. That's the way I do it. But anyways, that piece of tight line that's going to come across so we can get fall, they want a CB right here. So that perf might have to start a little higher. We'll have to use the transit, make sure we have fall. And we're going to put a CB right there, 18-inch square. From there, we're going to tight line it, and they want us to go underneath the pavement, so right alongside the edge, and go through here and go about 8 feet into the landscape and daylight it and just let it run into the woods. On the other side of the driveway, same thing. We're going to make this a little wider. We don't have to worry about, there are sprinkler heads in here. We don't have to worry. They're going to repair any sprinkler damage. Okay, on this side of the driveway, we're going to start at that corner. Same thing, we're going to X out. We are going to have to be careful. There's going to be low voltage lines for that lighting, so let's be careful when we're digging in here. And we're going to go from perf to solid, go underneath the pavement, pick the drain rock back up, and the perf pipe. So this is going to be a French drain, same thing, all the way down to the CB. Then it's all going to daylight into the woods, which is a common area. So in regards to the drainage, start at the corner, go down here, start at the corner, go down here, put it into one piece of 4-inch tight line, go across the drive, end it there. Paving, please take the paving off of Google Earth. You can see the black line. Driveway ends here. I will address the paving in a moment. And then section number 2 is going to be where this black magic marker is. There is some drainage on section number 2, which I will outline. So let me finish up the drainage for the rose hours first. On this north side, we have 98 feet. And we're basically going to do a little rectangle. So we're going to go 12 inches deep, 2 feet across. And we'll have filter fabric on the bottom. So on top of the dirt. Then we're going to put down 2 inches of new drain rock. We're going to lay that 4-inch piece of perf. We'll have an end cap on the starts. And then fill that all with rock. And they want kind of a gentle little indentation, a swale. They don't want all this rock with a crown. They want the finished product to be kind of a swale. So it'll be 12 inches on top, but it might be more like 11 or 10 and a half in the middle. So make sure when you bed that pipe that you figure that all out. And what you want is the water to grab the edge of the new pavement, sheet drain into this dished swale, slightly dished swale, all right, and then flow down the hill. It's also going to catch some of the water that comes off that hill in the wintertime. They have a lot of underground springs and sheet draining water in this property. Okay, so the pavement. So you've got this unique shape. It's going to start at the, got a 3-car garage. It's going to start. And we're going to remove what's there. It has had an overlay, as I mentioned. Don't damage the brick. They're going to clean that up and reuse some of that. Take it all out. Follow this line from the Google Earth, please, Jamie. You can see the edges of the pavement. So the rose hours ends right here at this straight line. Okay, then number 2 is going to begin up here. We're going to saw cut it a foot past this crack, and we're going to run down. Now this will be a little harder to tell, so I have dimensions for number 2 for you in just a moment. So remove the asphalt. We are going to have to make that point the high point. Sheet drain over to here. And this area has had water trapped. It comes down from there and it comes down from there. But they never let a place for it to daylight. So all we have to do is cut a little swale into this dirt and put 2 tons of extra drain rock kind of in that swale and daylight that, daylight when we have a new finished edge of the blacktop of the asphalt, daylight that. So we just have a little bit of digging. Just easily can be done with a little mini. Have that all X'd out and clean it up with a shovel in half an hour. So this is going to begin right about here where the shared driveway, right about that sprinkler head that is right there, straight across and then up to the saw cut. So the line item for this section is going to be 81 by 12 plus 31 by 13, 2 inches R&R. And it appears that 2 inches is pretty close when you look at this edge. Now they want us to complete this drainage. We're going to have to take 2 elbows, X this out a little more, and do the same French drain situation. 2 feet wide, 12 inches deep. Fill it with 4-inch perf. When we get to here, connect it with solid and run a piece of solid underneath. So we will have 2 pieces of solid that go underneath here and end up at the same place about 8 feet into the landscape. So for this side, we're going to need 2 tons of drain rock for the west side of the shared drive. We're going to need 49 feet of French drain. We're going to need 18 feet of solid, 4-inch. And we're going to need 2 4-inch elbows down at the corner. And we can take those 2 pieces of pipe and Y them. When we get to here on the French drain, actually let's just Y it there. Yeah, Y it at the end. After we do the elbows, then Y those 2 pieces, put it into one, have it be perf, and then have it be solid. So we just need 1 Y, 2 4-inch elbows. And I told you the drain rock and I told you the quantities. Okay, so that's area number 2. So when you create the aerial, just do number 2. Number 1, take the square footage on Google Earth for the asphalt. We got 98 feet on this side of the drive of French drain. We have 78 feet on this side. We got the filter fabric on both sections. By both sections are run. And figure 4-inch caps, 2 each. Snap connectors, 8 each. Probably 1 T when we go from the perf to the pipe that comes out of the catch basin, the solid. 1 18-inch concrete CB. And 50 feet of solid pipe. Okay. And they want the filter fabric on the bottom, on top of the dirt, and like the last, inch or so of rock. Okay, so that is the entire scope of work. And I need this bid by Thursday night because they're leaving on vacation Friday morning, and Robin would like to see what it's going to cost. Okay, call me with any questions. So that's it. I think I've covered everything. Thank you.